Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing the chapter noun gender, and today we will discuss the chapter 7 of English grammar, that is the verb, kinds of verb. Dear students, this topic you have already read in the previous classes. What is verb? Verb is a doing word. Word is an action word. Okay students? The word which denotes the action, possession or state of being, that is called verb. Okay? Verb denote the action. Therefore, it is called the doing word. And sometimes it also shows the possession. And sometimes it also shows the state of being. Okay students? So first of all, you open your notebook and just start writing the definition, meaning of verb. What is verb? Okay students, just put the heading what is verb, or you can put the heading verb. Okay, first of all we will discuss what is verb. What do you mean by verb? Okay, so just write down the heading verb. A verb is a word. Write down a verb. A word is a word which denotes an action, which denotes an action, okay, just write down the verb which denotes an action. It is not visible, therefore we will erase it, we will write it. Okay, it denotes an action possession relation or state of being, or state of being. Okay students, just write down this definition of verb. A verb is a word which denotes an action, possession, relation or a state of being, or a state of being, or a state of being you can write here, or a state of being. Okay, you see, a verb is a word which denotes an action, which denotes an action, possession. Possession means ownership. Possession, relation or state of being. For example, we will see. Just see. Put the heading example. Now we will discuss the example. The children play. Okay. First example we are writing here. Children plays. Children play. Okay, in this sentence, the word play denotes an action. Play is a kind of action. Okay, in this sentence, children play. In this sentence, the what is what? What is action word? In this sentence, action word is play. Therefore, that is verb. In this sentence, the word play denotes the action. Okay, you can see here. Children play. In this sentence, the word play is a verb. It denotes an action. Therefore, that is verb. Okay, students, just write it. Second example, we will see. I have a car. I have a car. Dear students, here the word have denote what? Possession. That is also you can say helping verb. It shows the possession. Therefore, that is also a verb. Okay? What it shows? It shows the possession. Possession is ownership. You see, I have a car. Here the word had denotes the possession. Therefore, that is verb. One more example you see. Sita is a tall girl. Is a tall. Sita is tall. You can write. Sita is tall. Sita is tall. What it says? Here the word is denotes the state of being. Okay, Sita is tall. Okay, so that is state of being. You can say state of being. सीता कैसी है? टॉल है. So here the word is denotes the state of being. Okay, students. You can see here in this example, children play. Children play. Here the word play denotes the action. Therefore, that is verb. I have a car. Here the word had denotes the possession. Therefore, that is verb. Sita is tall. Here the word is denotes the state of being. Therefore, that is verb. Okay, students. So you have written the definition that a verb is a word that denotes an action, possession, or state of being. Okay, students. So just write it. State of being. It is not visible here. So I am writing a state of being. State of being. Okay. So I hope that you all have understood the things. What is verb? So now we will discuss the kinds of verb. Kinds of verb. Okay, students, I am going to erase this. You put the another heading, the kinds of verb. Just put the next heading, kinds of verb. Kinds of verb. You can put the heading in the mid of the lines, kinds of verb. Kinds of verb. Okay, students, we will make a diagram, a flow chart. You see, kinds of verb. Dear students, there are two kinds of verb. First one is main verb. First one is known as main verb. There are two kinds of verb, main verb, and another is helping verb or auxiliary verb. Helping verb or auxiliary verb, you can write. Helping verb, or it is also known as auxiliary verb. Okay? It is also known as auxiliary verb. You can write here, or I am writing here. I am writing here. Helping verb or auxiliary verb. Okay, there are two main kinds of verb, that is main verb and helping verb. Okay, main verb and helping verb. Dear students, one more thing, and the main verb can be categorized into two subkinds, that is transitive verb, that you have to read in this chapter. Transitive verb, and another is intransitive verb. Another is intransitive verb. Okay, just make diagram, the flow chart. There are two subkinds of main verb, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb. In the same way, helping verb can be also categorized into two subkinds, that is primary helping verbs primary auxiliaries or modal auxiliaries. Okay, primary auxiliaries, primary auxiliaries or modal auxiliaries. MODAL. Modal auxiliary, or you can say also say modals. Okay, modal auxiliaries. Okay, students. Now we can see here there are two kinds of verb. First one is main verb, another is helping verb, or it is also known as auxiliary verb. Okay, and the main verb can be categorized into two sub-kinds, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb. And these two topics you have to read in this chapter, in the chapter number 7. It is given in your book. Okay, students, you have to read it in detail. Okay, and helping verb or auxiliary verb can be also categorized into two sub-kinds, that is primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Okay, students, so first of all we will discuss what is main verb, what is helping verb, then after we will come to the topic transitive verb and intransitive verb. That is given in your book. Okay, students, so just put the heading. First of all, you make this flow chart in your notebook. Okay, I am going to erase it. I hope that you all have done. Put the next heading. What is main verb? Dear students, one thing I want to tell you, that main verb can be used without helping verb, but helping verb cannot be used without main verb. Okay, just put the heading first. What is main verb? Just put the heading main verb. MAINVERB. Okay, put the heading main verb. And what is main verb? Just write down. The verb used alone. Just write down. The verb used alone, or the verbs used alone are together with helping verbs are together. Just write it. It is not visible. Together. Okay, students, just see. I am writing here. The verb used alone or together with helping verbs is said to be are called main verb. Are called main. Okay, students, just write down what is main verb. What is main verb? The verb used alone or together with the helping verb are called main verb. For example, we can see example, write down. We will see the example. First example we will see. He laughs loudly. He laughs, Laudly. He laughs, He laughs, Laugh. He laughs loudly. Okay, students, this is the sentence. Here the word laugh denotes an action, as that is main verb. Okay? He laughs loudly. Here in this sentence, the verb, main verb is used without helping verb. What is helping verb? Is, am, are, do, did, has, had. These are what? These are helping verbs. Okay? Here we are not using any kind of helping verb. Here we are using the main verb only, and it also gives the complete sense. Here in the sentence, he laughs loudly. That the word laugh is main verb, and it is used without helping verb. Okay? One more example we can see here. Another example. In this sentence, what is verb? The word laughs is verb. I am reading. You can see, student. I am reading. I am reading a book. You can write. This is your sentence. Okay? I am reading a book. In this sentence, what is main verb? The main verb is reading. It denotes the action. Okay? The main verb is reading. And what is helping verb? The word am is a helping verb. In this sentence, we have seen that here that is helping verb and that is main verb. In this sentence, we have seen that there is only and only main verb. There is no helping verb. And in this sentence, there is helping verb as well as main verb. So, on the basis of this example, we can say that main verb can be used without helping verb. Okay? There may be helping verb, there may not be helping verb. Okay? So, the main verb used alone or together with the helping verb are called main verb. Example we have seen. He laughs loudly. In this sentence, what is main verb? Laughs. And I am reading a book. In this sentence, what is main verb? Reading. Okay? So just write it, students. I hope that you all have understood what is main verb. Okay? Let's complete it. Now we will discuss the another kind, that is helping verb. What is helping verb? Okay, students, I am going to erase it. I hope that you all have written. Just see, student. Put the heading helping verb. Put the another heading, that is another kind of the verb, that is helping verb. Helping verb. Just put the heading helping verb. What is helping verb? A helping verb is one. A helping verb is one which helps the main verb, which helps the main verb which helps the main verb to form a tense, to form a tense, to form a tense, voice, V-O-I-C-E, voice. Recite it, students. It is visual, yes. Helps the main verb to form a tense, voice, mood, etc. Okay, students, just see. What is helping verb? A helping verb is one which is help the main verb to form the tense, voice or mood. Okay students, in the main verb we have seen that the verb which can be used with or without helping verb, that is known as main verb. And what is helping verb? A helping verb is a one which helps the main verb to form the tense, voice and mood, etc. Dear students, you just remember it that main verb can be used without helping verb, but helping verb cannot be used alone. Okay, helping verb cannot be used without main verb. Okay, for example, if we are writing helping verb he is, there is no main verb, then that is incomplete. Therefore, we have to use here main verb. He is playing. Okay, students. So it is necessary to form the tense, voice and mood. Okay, main verb, helping verbs help the main verb to form a tense, voice and mood. For example, we can write. Let's write down the example. First example, write down, student. I am ready. I am ready. You just tell me what is helping verb in this sentence. In this sentence, what is helping verb? Am. And we are using here the word am to form the tense. What kind of tense it belongs to? It is present continuous tense. We have read in the previous classes. I am. We use the word, we use the helping verb am in the present continuous tense. Okay? So, what is helping verb in this sentence? Am. Another example we will write. My brother has come. My brother has come. In this sentence, what is helping verb? The word has is helping. And what is main verb in this sentence? Come. What is main verb in this sentence? Ready. But we are talking about the helping verb. Helping verb is one which helps the main verb to form the tense, voice or mood. In this sentence, we are using am with the main verb, that is ready. In this sentence, we are using the helping verb has with the main verb come. Okay, students? So in this sentence, the word am is helping verb. In this sentence, the word has is helping verb. Okay, students? So just write it, and I hope that you all have understood what is helping verb and what is main verb. Okay, students? And now we will discuss. I have also told you that main verb can be categorized into two subkinds. That is what? That is transitive verb and intransitive verb. And helping verb can be also categorized into two subkinds, that is primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Okay, students? In your book it is given only the subkinds of the main verb, transitive verb and intransitive verb in this chapter. In the chapter number 7, it is given the topic transitive verb and intransitive verb that we have to read. Okay? So student, today we have read the definition of verb. Okay? And we have also seen the diagram of verbs, kinds of verb. I have told you there are two main kinds, main verb and helping verb. Main verb can be categorized into two subcategories, transitive verb and intransitive verb. Helping verb can be categorized into two subkinds, that is helping verb and primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Okay, students, in the next class we will discuss the main topic that is given in your book, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb. Okay, students? So whatever I have taught you today, you will learn it with clear sense. You will learn the definition with example. You will learn the kinds name. Okay, students? So that's all for today. If you have any kind of problem, you can ask. Thank you.